Hello everybody, Mr. Spiden again for a nice little happy Friday story. Little friend Bubbles next to me. Now, we've been talking about castles. Oh. I'm wearing something suitable to be in a castle. I also have a little friend with me here. I also have... Oh, I wonder who has that may be in a castle. Oh no, it's got a dragon on it. I didn't notice that. I'll pop that behind me. There you go. Right, and I have found a nice story called The Kiss That Missed. So let's have a little see about this story. See if it has anything that might be involved in a castle. So there's the first little picture. Can you see that? Once upon a Tuesday, the king was in a hurry as usual. Good night, he said, and he blew his son a royal kiss. It missed. The young prince watched it rattle round the room, then bounce out the window and into the night. Oh dear. The prince told the queen told the king, and the king had a quick word with his loyal knight. Follow that kiss, he squawked. And what is that? Ooh. The knight mounted his horse. Oh dear. He's broken the side of the picture and the top of it. Silly knight. Eventually, he had a bit of trouble getting on his horse and galloped off in hot pursuit until they came to the wild wood. Wild creatures with wild eyes, too much hair and very bad manners lived there. It was dark, it was smelly, it was snowing. They were not alone. Can anyone see anything that might be an animal on the page? Oh, looks a little bit fuzzy, but I think I see a bear. That could be a big scary bear, and maybe a fox. I don't know what these could be. Maybe you could send me a message and tell me what you think they are, but I don't know. Now I know. There were bears with long claws and growly roars, swooping owls of all shapes and sizes, and a pack of hungry wolves with drowly mouths. Eee! Squealed the knight, and then suddenly, with a sparkle, the royal kiss came floating by, and in turn said good night to everyone. Bears stopped being growly, owls stopped being swoopy, wolves stopped being dribbly, and before you could say big hairy toes, they all settled down for a good night's sleep. So the knight and his faithful horse sat down on a wrinkly old tree and rested. The wrinkly old tree trunk twitched and slowly rose into the air and above the woods and the clouds. Oh. At last they found themselves staring into a pair of giant nostrils. A dragon with "this lot would be nice for breakfast" eyes leered greedily at them. Suddenly, with a sparkle, the royal kiss came floating by and flew right up the dragon's nose. Oh dear. He sat up, sniffed and blinked. Slowly, he opened his mouth, took a deep breath, and sneezed. Achoo! Hang on, he said, as they tumbled through the trees. Come back, he puffed, as he lumbered after them. I want to pick you up and kiss you good night. Nice friendly dragon kiss. Slowly they all made their way back to the castle. If I can turn the page, we'll find out what happens next. That night the prince was happy, the queen was happy, and the king promised to stop always being in a hurry. He made sure everyone was comfortable, slowly read them a bedtime story from beginning to end. Almost. He fell asleep. And look at everyone who's in this picture here. Everyone who we saw in the story. So give me a big shout and let me know who you can see. I can see some quite interesting little people. That was a good little story. I hope everyone liked my lovely tiara. And look, the story did have a dragon. My dragon's red though, sadly. And that was a nice green dragon. And then, did anyone see any of these in the story? I think I spotted one or two. That was quite good. Right, hope everyone enjoyed. Bye bye everyone.